Hey, welcome back guys, it's Matt Larson 10 and I hope you guys had a great weekend. Today is Monday, April 9th, and a recent article that came out on Wednesday, April 4th states that South Carolina approves gold and silver as money. As if we didn't need any more indications or proof that Ron Paul's domestic policy, and most important policy of all, monetary policy, could be any more correct. This article comes out. Now, it's talking about how a couple months ago there was a growing allure of shiny new currencies made of silver and gold, as over a dozen states across the nation contemplated an alternative currency. Well, now you move up to Wednesday, April 4th, and South Carolina's House has given the go-ahead to use gold and silver as real money. That is fantastic news, guys, because one, the more and more states that actually do approve this bill and similar bills like their own, the closer we are getting to actually returning to a gold standard. When you return to a gold standard, bye 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 Federal Reserve, say bye bye bad bankers, which is the greatest thing that we can do for our nation right now. Before ending the wars, the Federal Reserve, I think, is our biggest enemy we need to tackle. Now, we could end the wars much easier than the Federal Reserve. All you gotta do is come home. But the Federal Reserve has such a chokehold on our government with lobbyists and just their own policies that are against the Constitution, but they still do it, and they do it because they print money and they control everyone with it. Now, the one thing I don't like about this is in South Carolina, businesses can actually decline the gold and silver. It's just an alternative currency to them. So I think that they need to work into that bill a little bit deeper and start saying that this is real money, you guys. You have to accept it. It is a form of currency. I think, honestly, that you're going to start seeing the businesses that are more controlled by the Federal Reserve not accept the gold and silver. The mom and pop stores, of course they're going to go and take it. They understand that this is actually true money and it's worth a lot more than that paper banknote that you're handed. So I think that it's not going to really have as big as an effect as it should yet, this bill, but I think it's a step in the right direction. Now, there's 12 other states that are pursuing the same goal. Tennessee, Iowa, Georgia, Colorado, and Minnesota are amongst the states exploring the new currency option. Colorado announced in February the state senators will be considering similar legislation. Utah actually already had this. Utah was the first state to announce that gold and silver is a currency. So that's great. Now, basically, they're bringing this up because they want to address the issues in a currency bill demanding protection from hyperinflation, depression, and other financial blunders brought on by the breakdown, quote-unquote, of the Federal Reserve. Now, this is in lieu of the Constitution banning states from printing their own paper money and or issuing their own currency. I'm glad that they went around this and they did it, because in the Constitution it says nobody can print their own money or currency. Not even these for-profit bankers, which is the Federal Reserve. So when they're printing money, they are breaking the Constitution. You guys, this is, I don't know. I don't understand how people aren't agreeing with Ron Paul on his monetary policy. This is just another example of Ron Paul being right. So, Ron Paul, you got my vote, and I think you got millions of other people's votes. So you guys, make sure you thumbs up this video, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, stay up to date on all the current Ron Paul news, and as always, guys, it is Matt Larson 10. Go Ron Paul. Peace.